Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. The place that I am at right now has been coined to be Studio Ghibli in real life. So if anybody has watched Spirited Away, you know that really classic scene where they're entering into that amusement park for the first time and you have all those cute little food shops. Where I'm at now is apparently super close to that. Yeah, you can definitely see what people were talking about. This is very pretty. It's like a very narrow road, and it has these pretty trees on the inside of the road. These like lanterns and cute little shops. This is really cool. Okay, so the first thing that catches my eye is we have a lobster shop. I am a different lobster. This is kind of intriguing and pulling me in because a couple of you watching may know I have a history with lobster. Okay, so that's crazy. They said 没有了，龙虾没有了。So they're out of lobster. How is that even possible? The store is called Lobster, but they're out of lobster. Maybe pick a different store name if your ingredient is that fickle. Jeez. Okay, continuing down, we have a Qingdao beer cart. These are everywhere in Qingdao because obviously this is where the beer is from. And coming down here, we have this little dessert booth with some candied strawberries with some sesame seeds on the outside. And you come down this road. We have another similar type road with some cool trees here, and honestly this view is kind of ruined by the Chinese flags just because I mean it's kind of blocking the view of the trees and the nature, but oh well. Damn, do we have a lifted G-Wagon? This is interesting. Yeah, look at the shocks on this G-Wagon. Okay, this thing's taller than me. Man, this thing is massive. I think it's modded too. I think it's widened. Very interesting vehicle. It's kind of funny seeing this like crazy modded G-Wagon plopped in the middle of this like Studio Ghibli-esque market. So I will say, as pretty as this market is, it doesn't seem to be that busy. And I really don't know why, because it's Saturday and it's like 1:45 p.m. So this seems to be like prime kind of market going out hours, like eating some food, but there just really aren't that many people here. Okay, this restaurant is drawing me in. It smells like foreign food and it's called Super Bowl Bar and Restaurant. So I'm gonna take a look at the menu because man, I've been on a foreign food craze recently. Okay, they have Chicago deep dish pizza. I would be so stupid if I actually bought this. There's no way this tastes good. I mean, I'm curious, but there's no way they're actually making this pizza, like, well. Okay, yeah, they have a bunch of foreign food, but man, this place is pricey. And I know foreign food is usually pricey in China, but this place is even, like, particularly pricey, in my opinion. I think. I can't tell yet, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to get this. I'm gonna order one thing. This one isn't too pricey. We have some cheese fries. Let's give that a shot. But this, committing to a big Chicago deep dish pizza, that's a bit much for now. Oh man, and they have quesadillas too with sour cream. I have not had sour cream yet here in China. Mexican food that I've had in a couple other videos, no sour cream with it. Ugh, this is tempting too. Okay, yeah, this place is a complete foreigner tourist trap. I mean, they have like different cuisines from all across. Like they have chicken and shrimp Alfredo pasta. They have steak, they have Nashville fried chicken, they have Chicago deep dish pizza, they have Mexican food. Okay, so if you have a restaurant that has like 6 different types of cuisines, you know the restaurant is probably not that good. You gotta pick something and stick to it, and then you know it's probably like pretty good. Oh, what? They also have Louisiana braised. They have a Louisiana boil here. What on earth? Okay, upon a closer look at this menu, this is really hard to choose because, yeah, they're hitting all my cravings right now. Like, I want to order everything on this menu because it's been so long since I've had all of these types of foods. I guess you'll find out in a second what I end up ordering. All right, I was gonna get the quesadillas, but it's 89 RMB for a chicken quesadilla, which, like, for quesadilla, that's crazy overpriced. So I'm just gonna get the cheesy fries and the chicken and shrimp Alfredo. Those seem to be a bit more reasonable. Hello! Hello! Man, I kind of feel like such a sucker for falling for this restaurant, but I really can't help myself sometimes. Okay, the chicken shrimp Alfredo guy here, it actually looks quite good. Though there are pickles in here. Don't know why there are pickles, and tomatoes. Tomatoes kind of make sense, I guess, but I don't like tomatoes. Don't know why there are pickles in here though. All right, fingers crossed. Let's give this a shot. Dude, That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Okay, okay. I'm impressed. Dude. I am impressed. I mean, it's not fantastic, but this like tastes like foreign food. Yeah, they got the sauce right. They got the pasta right. It's like actually like penne, not like some Chinese noodle that they're throwing some like Alfredo sauce on. Like this is, it has all the correct ingredients and it has the actual correct taste. Hell yeah. 谢谢。你有这个酸奶油吗？给你看一下。这个。我不要，我不要这种的酱，我想要那个墨西哥那类的酱。我等会我给你拿几种，你看一下。Okay, okay. Okay, the cheese fries got here. These look pretty good. They seem to have actual bacon. The fries look legit. Cheese looks kind of meh, but okay. I'm quite impressed with this place so far. And I guess I should say the bar is so low here in China. So like anything that's like 90% resembles like Domino's or something, like I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Like this is, if this were a restaurant in America, this would by no means be a good restaurant in America. But at this point, I'm just looking for anything that emulates like a reasonable flavor of foreign, like American food. Yeah, and this is doing that. Okay. Okay, the cheese is like a little, what's the word, mealy, or I think the cheese is broken. The cheese is not a creamy cheese sauce. It's gotten a little oily and like a mealy, grainy. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but the cheese sauce is kind of not that good.
你尝一下，是这个吗？
我觉得都不太合适啊。都不太对。不是啊，不是，不好意思。Okay, yeah, she tried to bring some sour cream, but we have tartar sauce and horseradish sauce. I mean, thank God I didn't order the quesadillas because this is what would have come with the quesadillas, and I would have been pretty unhappy. 哦，不用，我已经吃完了。
你尝一下。
哦，我尝一下 ，OK， 好。哦，不是，不是，不是，谢谢。Oh, I don't know what it is she just brought me. Very kind of her. Me too. 谢谢。Man, actually, I don't know what that was. This is bitter. I don't know what this is that she brought me. Thank you for trying, but this is not sour cream. Can't even describe what that is. So I don't know what they whipped up in the kitchen back there, but they gave me this to try. Very odd taste. Have no idea what this is. It's a little frothy too. You can see those bubbles, a little frothy. Okay, if you're in Qingdao, I guess I kind of recommend the Super Bowl. It's called the Super Bowl Barn Restaurant. Man, that thing suckered me in and trapped me. That thing really baited and trapped this poor foreigner. But no, it was actually pretty good. The pasta I was very, very satisfied with. Just don't get the cheese sauce. The cheese fries were not that good. All right, let's continue on looking at this market. Let's see, what I'm looking at now, oh, this is quite cool. Like what I find interesting about some of these markets is how it's all like subterranean. So like we have a ground floor right here. Right here. So we have like a ground floor right here. And then you kind of go up a couple steps and you have like this middle floor with some shops here. And then you come over here and there's like these stairs there. So I don't know, it's just like, I don't know, like just this one building right here is just so kind of dense and complex where you have like a middle level, ground level, stairs up to the top. It's just kind of complex and it lends itself to really interesting, I guess, hello. Interesting, I guess, views. Okay, and then coming further down here, we have this little cute restaurant with this nice little seating area out here. So I've never been to Japan. I probably will go soon though, and I will bring you all along. But this kind of reminds me of like Japanese architecture. I could be wrong, but this is just a very cute kind of little dining area here. Okay, and then you kind of turn right up here and you have another little small road here. This one does seem to actually have cars, whereas the other roads, they were just walking streets. So this one has cars. And again, it has the similar aesthetic of like the narrow road with the trees here inside the road to give it a cool vibe. And then also the buildings kind of have that like, if you look down there, they have that like, I don't know if this is a European style or like Japanese kind of like cottage style houses. Very interesting. Okay, and then doing a 180 to come down here. You have the similar aesthetic of these different, okay, someone let me know what these kinds of buildings are called because I keep calling them European or Japanese style. I don't know. But we have these kinds of buildings again with the trees. And then this kind of very cool looking building. So the reason why this feels like such a Studio Ghibli feeling is, I think, for 3 reasons. Number 1, the road is kind of narrow like this. Number 2, it has these really pretty trees. And actually maybe 4 reasons. Number 3, like it's kind of inclined, like sloped road. And number 4 is the signs. They're also interesting and quaint. And like, look, these street signs. Oh, actually, and we got some people in, I think that's a Komodo. I think that's Japanese clothing. But look at all these, like the street signs, or excuse me, the store signs. It's very cool. Again, just look how, I mean, I can't think of other words, quaint. I'd hate to keep saying the word cute, but intimate, maybe that's a good word. Look how intimate, like the storefronts are. You have these nice, like, kind of intimate seating, and you come further down here. And again, these, like, the store signs are just kind of hanging on these, like, pallet type situations, and it's very interesting. And then coming over here to the right, a very unique, very aesthetically pleasing storefront with very kind of historic looking signs. Ooh, and then here we have some gelato. 棒子口味，棒子口味是什么？棒子口味是什么？
like hazel.
Hazelnut. Okay. So this character I thought was Bang, but nope, it's Jun. Can you spot the difference? 巧克力口味，然后开心果是啥
Pistachio.
？Pistachio. OK， 那我可以选择2个口味吗？
可以的。
OK， 这个，然后这个。
好。我有一个问题，我有点害怕这个。
你害怕当你Alright, so we have a bee, and she's scared to serve me the ice cream because she's scared. Alright, guess we'll wait. This could be a minute. This bee looks like he's really hunkering down. Just 给我吹一下。
我不太敢吹它，我怕它吹过来直接飞上来了。
Yeah, she's really not coping well with this bee. Oh, she's running away a bit. She's like, what to do? Okay, so she's doing the reverse method, coming in from the front to give me some ice cream.
哎呀，这个好难啊！
别担心啊。So we got hazelnut coming out. Aw, this little bee. Hey, little guy, everybody hates you. Huh? It's pistachio? But it's brown. 我以为 pistachio 就是那个绿色的。
酱不一样。
哦 OK。所以一共多少钱呀？
一共是37。
Alright, let's give this a shot. I am a little skeptical because the pistachio is, oh, actually it has a faint green color. But I guess I usually expect pistachio to have that more kind of lime green type color. Let's give this a shot. Ooh. Oh, that's quite good. Does not have a strong pistachio flavor, but no, that's still pretty good. So we got hazelnut and pistachio. Yeah, and then here we have more of these really cool looking storefronts. Really iconic style signs. Oh, this is pretty. So I'm looking at now what we just walked from. I'm at the bottom of the hill. This I can totally understand. This kind of looks like one of the Studio Ghibli movies. This is quite cool. So it's funny, in the middle of this very picturesque little market street, we have this corporate Lay's truck. And this thing just kind of sticks out like, oh man, and there is a speaker built into the truck. Thank God that is not playing right now. Probably blaring like some stupid advertisement. Oh, and this is very pretty. We have, again, more of the trees and with these lanterns set up here. I guess what I like most about this little street is that every single shop has their own little seating area where you can relax in front. And it just gives it a really cool feel. It makes it feel intimate and, I don't know, just very unique. That wherever you go, you can just sit down and kind of enter into your own little world. Each one of these shops has its own kind of feeling. Oh, this is useful. This gives you a little map of the area. So this is actually called the Da Bao Dao Cultural Block. I had no idea this was actually this big. Before coming here, I just thought it was going to be a couple little roads, but no. It was a whole kind of area. Let's check out this. We have this little underpass. We have this little staircase up here. I wonder what's up there. Let's check it out. Oh wow, okay, so this market just got a lot cooler. We have this kind of upstairs like terrace area that has this courtyard down here. And down there are also some more craft vendors that I'll head down there in a second, but this is very cool. There's like this kind of hidden upstairs part that you can enter into and then look down upon this courtyard. Okay, so it's funny, this is called a marketplace for old items. I don't know if that's properly translated, but it kind of has a negative connotation. Okay, so this person is selling some seashells and some sand, right? And then seems to be some kind of maybe secondhand clothing and some homemade necklaces here. Ah, this is cool. Christmas can't start too early. We have some Christmas trees here. These little doggies. 这是你自己做的吗？自己制作吗？
老板做的。
哦，老板做的。
对，我做不出来。
All right, some funny-looking stuffed animals. Is this from a movie? 这是来自电影吗？这是来自电影吗？
什么电影？
我问你，这是电影的那个动物吗？还是？
没有，就是设计的。
哦，设计的，明白。Haha, this is funny. This one's really cute. Look at his little eyes. Aw. 这多少钱？多少钱
？88。
88，好。If I wasn't traveling, I may actually buy that. This one looks a little zany, a little funny. But okay, so they design all of these themselves. Very interesting. Some more necklaces. All right, and I was actually standing up there, so this is kind of the view down inside the market. Is this tarot card readings? Man, that stuff is always such a scam, in my opinion. Some butterfly. Oh, this is interesting. Some paintings. Ooh, should I have them paint me? Okay, I've actually never ever had a caricature done of me before. I think I'm gonna have them do this depending on the price. Let's see. 你好，这多少钱？
你好，35一位。
35吗？那就是多久？多长时间你要画
10分钟以内吧。
10分钟。OK，那我来啊。
能画吗？
All right, let's give this a shot. 35 RMB. It'll take him 10 minutes to do this.
你今天录 vlog 吗？
是的。是你吗？你要画吗？啊 ，OK OK。你让我长得帅好不好？
啊？
你就是画我帅。
OK。
他们有，你家是哪里的？
你觉得呢？
看不出来呀。
不知道。
美国。就这个市场是每周开的，是每天还是？
就是这个国庆假期。
Oh. Okay, so I guess this market isn't open all the time. It's just during the holiday. So I guess I got lucky coming here during this time. This is funny. Whenever I would see people getting caricatures done of them on the street, I'd always go behind the painter and give the craziest reaction, like, they're making it look like that. So then the person sitting, like, if I were to be sitting, they'd always have the funniest reaction, like, kind of scared of what the painter was painting. So it's funny being on the other side of it right now. 那你的专业是艺术之类的吗？
对。
哦，你上大学吗
Yes。
几年级？
大一。
I kind of joked in the beginning to her saying make me look handsome. I wish I said just make me look natural, because I do want to know what their honest like interpretation of me would look like. So hopefully she doesn't make me look like crazy, unrealistically handsome. Actually, I kind of feel a little narcissistic getting something painted of myself. That just kind of hit me now, especially if I were to get it framed. I don't know. I guess the reason why I kind of might want to get it framed, not because I value the picture that much, but it's gonna be kind of hard to carry, and it might damage like the paper that I get. She's like reading my shirt and notating what's on my shirt.
要写青岛吗？
啊？
要写青岛吗？
青岛哦，你可以写。
OK。
啊Okay. All right, not bad. They made me white. 你让我太白了，我皮肤比较黑，对不对？
也行。
啊，这个好 ，OK， 谢谢。我继续说，很感谢。你知道这是什么意思吗？
不知道。
不知道，这是怎么解释？就用英语来说，一个 trophy， 正常的句子是 trophy wife， 知道 wife 吗？老婆的，所以平时是 trophy 老婆。但这是 trophy 老公，所以意思就是有点笨，但你长得很帅，所以这是我的 trophy， 你可以给人看。trophy 你知道这意思吗？这个是个 trophy。 这个东西。
奖
如果你
杯，哎，是奖杯吗？
如果你赢，就是送给你这个。
啊，奖杯，我知道。
对对对，
嗯
所以我是个长辈老公。
啊，就很好的老公。
Actually, they have anime eyes myself. Look, they even gave me blue eyes too. I guess maybe this could be my mistake for asking them to make me look handsome in the beginning. I should have just said, make me look how I look. Alright, then continuing on here, we have some custom-made fans, I believe. Oh, this is cool. This person is actually creating this art herself. That I can respect and appreciate. So these are some of her paintings that she has hanging up. Oh, damn. It's a badass horse. Look at that. Oh, here we go. He's actually making art himself. Hey, 我可以录一下吗？
可以。
好，谢谢。Okay, regardless if this looks like me or not, which it doesn't, I can respect that she made something look this presentable in only 15 minutes. Even actually, it was only like 10 minutes. Like, art is a skill I heavily respect. It's something I can't do. The fact that she can just start something from scratch and make it look this presentable and this good, that's very impressive. Okay, and then on this street we have these little trucks that are bringing people around, these little mini buses, and then we also have shops set up in the middle. So this one seems to be a bit more wider of a road with some little booths set up in the middle, and also that car that carries people. Ooh, this shirt actually looks kind of cool. I'm curious what the front is like, but I do like the back. Okay, man, I actually did really like that shirt, and the quality was pretty good. Like, it was a nice thick cotton. It was 180 RMB, which is like $26, which is like crazy overpriced for that shirt. And they only had a medium. So he's sending me to a different shop, and if they do in fact have a large, I'm probably gonna buy it, because that was a pretty cool looking shirt. Okay, this other store does have a large, but it's kind of dirty. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like some white, kind of like yellow staining on it. So now she's asking if they have any other new ones, because they don't have any new ones they can give me. They just had the one that was hanging up. So hopefully they can locate a new one for me, and I can wait a couple days because I'm here till Tuesday and a Saturday. So I do really like this shirt. Okay, so this is an interesting little combination. So you have this new, rather clean-looking building, and then below you have all these street vendors set up. That's kind of like an interesting combination of like kind of new construction combined with kind of like scrappy street vendors. Ah, all right, and this is kind of intriguing. We have a little arch with flowers. This is called Qingdao Pijiao something something club. So I think this may be a beer club. Let's check this out. All right. Got a nice tree with some lights. And then a nice seating area. Man, I gotta give Qingdao props. This is definitely like the prettiest market street that I've ever been to. It's very well presented and kind of well put together. Qingdao is not letting me down. Okay, so that market road is down there, and then yeah, you keep walking, it dumps you out right in front of this beach. Or not really beach, but right in front of this waterfront. That's funny, we have somebody selling Crocs on the beach. We also have this person selling some pails and nets. I think we have another vendor here. Oh, we have a lot of vendors selling stuff. Oh, we got some competition. We got a second person selling Crocs. So just within this small beach, you have like, what, 5 or 6 vendors just selling random stuff to people. Pretty funny. And we have another person live streaming. Okay, can someone maybe explain to me in the comments what these live streamers are doing? Like, who cares? Who's watching just the ocean side? Is she selling something? Or I don't understand what, like, why are people even watching this live stream? Just people standing on a beach. This does not seem that interesting to me. And I know, that may actually sound kind of rude, like who cares about her live stream? But I guess what I mean is, like, who wants to watch a beach for that long? I know I just showed you the beach and it was like a quick introduction, but I don't know, just watching like a live stream of a beach just does not seem interesting to me. Forgive me if I'm coming off like a complete asshole. Looks like we have some performance going on. Oh, we have a Douyin star. This cameraman is incognito as hell. Oh no, he's not. Oh, so this is quite cool. So I know the LEDs just look like that on camera, but as the time elapses, this bar goes up. So you got 75 seconds left to wait until you can cross the street, and then this bar slowly gets smaller and smaller. So it kind of gives you a visual reference of how much longer you need to wait. Okay, this is insane. I'm gonna blur this out, but this kid is f***ing pissing in the sewer right there. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Well, that's why that grate is wet. Sucks to anybody who's about to walk on that. Okay, I guess the reason why that shocked me so much is because that was in the middle of a very busy intersection. right in front of several police officers. And, like, if it was the side of a building or maybe somewhere more remote or not as busy, like, yeah, whatever, we've all done that. But this was like in front of everybody. Like no attempt at all to like keep it subtle. The parents weren't like preventing the kid. They were just, nah. He just went for it in front of everybody and nobody seemed to even care at all. Okay, so as I was just kind of walking, exploring this waterfront and further more exploring, the t-shirt people messaged me because we exchanged WeChats, and they said they did in fact find a large that is brand new, that is sealed, and they just sent me a location pin, a WeChat pin, to then go to that different location. So that's where I'm heading right now. Okay, got the shirt, awesome. I overpaid like a little chump, but that's all right. I did really like the shirt, and it seems to be pretty decent quality. That's funny, they're loading up this really small van with all these beer kegs. Usually there's like a dedicated like vehicle to fit all those kegs, but nah, they're just stuffing them all in that little minivan. It's like this still doesn't get old. Me just kind of happening upon all these like storefronts with all these little markets set up. I don't know why, but these types of little storefronts just interest me so much. You have like the hardworking shop owners, just kind of, I don't know, just kind of getting by and selling their stuff outside of it. It's always, I don't know how to describe it. It just always kind of makes me happy when I see these big kind of storefront setups with all their little things that they're selling. I don't know. Okay, I've pretty much finished exploring this market. I'm gonna give it a rating on the Spirited Away scale, a 1 to 10. I'm gonna give this a solid 6. I was gonna give it a 5, but that little courtyard market where I just got my painting done, I'm gonna bump it up to a 6. Now I know that may seem low to you, but think about it this way. Like a 1 or a 0 would just be like a regular street market, and a 10 would be like a 1-to-1 creation of like a Studio Ghibli movie. So I think this is a solid 6, where it's like halfway there, pretty dang close, but I think there's still room for improvement to like really capture that movie feeling. I definitely still recommend you come here if you are in Qingdao. This place was very pretty, and it's definitely like the prettiest kind of Studio Ghibli-esque thing that I've been to personally, but I do not doubt that there are probably others in this world that capture that feeling probably a bit better. That is it. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.